Election night's always an exciting night to work here at News 13. There's always something going on in the newsroom. Greg and Adrian keep us updated on the election results throughout the evening hours. Paul Mills just popped in. He's our election expert, of course. Paul came in and told me something interesting. He has hiked Mount Washington 138 times. Imagine that. He's keeping track. In addition to all this, we always get pizza on election nights. That's always a plus. I'm going to hold this pizza until after our weather extra because we have a storm on the way. We have a cold night tonight, and we have a nor'easter moving in tomorrow night. Satellite radar tonight shows clear skies in place with a clear sky, a light wind, and a dry atmosphere that equals cool conditions. It's a chapstick kind of night. Those dew points are in the teens for many towns. Overnight lows tonight will bottom out in the 20s here at the coastline. Some inland communities are candidates for teens. Some upper single digits are possible in some of those sheltered valleys. So tonight is the real cold night. Tomorrow night's a stormy night. Storm headlines: snow, sleet, freezing rain will transition over to all rain. Still a few question marks exactly where and when that's all going to take place. But it begins Wednesday evening. The time frame 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the evening. Strong gusty northeasterly winds. The winds could gust 40 to as much as 50 miles per hour. That has prompted the National Weather Service to issue this wind advisory from 4 o'clock in the afternoon Wednesday until 7 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. The winds won't be as strong as the storm we had last week, but still it's going to be a blustery night. In fact, a windy night for tomorrow night and early Thursday. Satellite radar shows our storm. Where is it right now? Well, it's right in there. There is an area of low pressure right in here. You get that counterclockwise rotation around low pressure as it rides to the north. You get winds coming in out of the northeast. So that's why we call it a nor'easter. There's your weather explanation or weather lesson of the night. There's your nor'easter moving in for tomorrow night. The strongest winds will actually be a little bit south of us, probably Cape Cod, Nantucket, and the islands. Here in northern New England, we'll still have strong winds. Again, gusts over 40 miles per hour are still expected. Let's go into the timing of this now in Storm Tracker, and I'd urge you not to really look at the colors too much in this, and more so the temperatures. This is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. We'll have fading sun. I expect some bright skies during the morning, but clouds will thicken. In fact, mainly cloudy by afternoon. High temps will be around 40 degrees. Now, the colors in this, we have the green and yellows indicating where it's raining. Notice the rain just offshore about 7 o'clock in the evening. A little bit of blue to our south, the blue being some light snow. As I take you through the overnight hours, this is about 10 o'clock in the evening or 10 o'clock at night on Wednesday. There's a little bit of blue, a little nose of blue popping up through York County and Cumberland County. I think initially we start as a period of snow, sleet, or freezing rain. Notice temps slightly above the freezing mark as you head across the mid-coast. So temps will warm there first. As we head into the overnight, we get what we call evaporational cooling. Each raindrop evaporates as they fall, and that's a cooling process. So temps may actually cool a little bit to around the freezing mark by about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. So again, disregard the exact color setup here. We could be talking about snow, sleet, or freezing rain even at the coastline, and a pretty good shot of some snow for some inland towns here. Again, it's 1 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. Now, as we head into our Thursday morning, notice we're transitioning over to rain as temperatures warm through the upper 30s to near 40 degrees. I think those lower 40s might be a little too generous. In the mountains, you're hanging on to snow just a little bit longer out of this one. Thursday, periods of rain throughout the day. Temps should be warm enough for just plain old rain. Strongest winds will be Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So how much snow are we talking about out of this one? Probably not a lot. This is an early stab at some numbers, and these will probably change a little bit. Again, we could be talking about change in temperatures by just a few degrees that could entirely change this forecast. So the ground is still pretty warm. I think we get a pretty good shot of snow, sleet, and freezing rain, even at the coastline. That should give us up to an inch. A coating to as much as an inch for many towns here. You get on the west side of Sebago Lake, up into northern Androscoggin County, northern Kennebec County, foothills and mountains. That should be the jackpot, probably 1 to 3 inches. There could be a few spots in here that get slightly higher amounts than that. So that's the way things look tonight. Again, I'd urge folks to stay tuned to the forecast. At the coastline, wind will be the big issue. Over inland areas, you might get just enough wintry precip to slicken up the roads just a little bit. I'll have another update tonight at 11, and of course, Craig will have the latest tomorrow morning. That's a look at your forecast. Have a nice night.